Hi guys, welcome back to another live video. Yes, we are still working on the piece that we were working on yesterday. I'm just trying to get a few shots for the pattern. For those people who have purchased my patterns before, you know very well that my patterns are full of images to help out, to guide the person who bought the pattern in a visual way. Some people are not good with reading, but even when there's some sort of confusion, the images help out with the explanation of what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to make a scalloped edge at the base of the top. Yesterday I showed you that the pants were finished. Right now we are putting the final touches to the top. You can see the base of the sleeves have this cute scallop. I've also added it to the base of the pants as well, because I felt like the pants were just hanging and they didn't have a final touch. I wish I could show you the image, the final image of the pants, but I'm going to show you right after I get off this desk because they are on my dummy right now. And this is the scalloped edge on the wrist, the part that goes here, the base of the sleeves. And I'm also bringing it back at the base of the main body of the top, the midsection that is on the front panels as well as the back panel, just so that it makes sense and it also creates a matching set. And then this morning I just felt like, okay, the mesh design is already lovely. It looks beautiful, but it's very see-through. So I'm going to also create a simple bikini for the single crochet lovers. Just stay tuned for this. This is something that you can make for yourself in your free time. I went ahead to make 2 bra cups that we shall later on be creating details for. The final touches are always the ones that I look forward to because they make the whole difference, from just a normal bra cup to something that is eye-catching. So these are the ones that are going to rest inside the mesh pattern. I feel like the top is cute, yes, but when I'm photographing, I feel like it is so see-through. So I am going to create a simple bikini that's going to go underneath this beautiful summer set. This is a mesh pattern that can be used as a beach cover-up, a bikini cover-up. So I feel like if I put a bikini on the inside, it also explains the functionality even further, that the person doesn't have to think about how to wear it, because if I leave it just empty, then someone is going to be like, oh, how would I wear this, or why would I even buy this, or why would I even try to make this? So yeah, I'm trying to make all those questions disappear by making a whole set of 4 pieces. That is the top, the pants, the bikini bottom, and then the bikini top. So I can't wait to see the final touches on this one. I don't know if I'm going to leave it plain or add some sort of detailing. I don't know yet, but based on my inspirational photo, it's just supposed to be like this, and then a chain that runs at the base of the bra cups, and that's it. So I will decide which direction I want to take it to once I'm through with the top. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I've actually just stepped into my working space, and it is currently, let me see, it's 3:30. I didn't have a lot to do today. I don't want to put out a tutorial today, so I'm just in my free time, just enjoying the crocheting, the creating, just recording a tutorial at my own pace without panicking or putting myself on pressure. Yeah, so someone is asking what weight are you using? This is a fingering weight yarn, and very light, very, very light and very thin. I used a single strand for this top just for the purpose of having a very light and flowy feel. So, yeah. Sometimes we think that using a thin yarn and a small hook is going to take forever, but what I've realized this year, I don't know if you guys have realized, I don't usually make projects that are in the beginning I was using so much of 5 millimeter, 5 and 4.5, but lately my favorite hooks are 3.5, 3 millimeter, because I am using thinner yarn and it's giving me very detailed and very beautiful pieces. Some people may be thinking this is a lot of work, but the results are usually worth it. So for those people who haven't tried it out, please give it a try and let me know how it goes. I think right now, for all the projects that I've made this year, my biggest hook is a 4 millimeter, and it gives me kind of like the biggest tension that I need for my projects. 4 millimeter. I haven't worked with my 5 millimeter, even if it was one of my favorite hooks in the beginning. But right now, no, that's not the case anymore. I use a 3 millimeter, a 3.5, and a 4 millimeter. If I'm to use a very big hook, it's usually a 4 millimeter. So I just want to get done with the best scallops. So I feel like this is my signature style. I have created scallops on so many of my designs. If you've been following along, I usually create them at the base of bralettes. I usually make them at the base of shorts. I usually make them on the edges of so many of my designs. And I feel like this has become kind of like my signature look when it comes to the edges of my crochet designs. And I love it because it's just straightforward, simple, not complex, but it also does the job of creating a professional final finish for my pieces. So you should always put in some little time to do the final touches on your crochet pieces. It's usually worth it. It transforms a very simple design to something that is professionally made. Hi, I'm joining you for the first time. You're a great teacher. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't say the name. The name is so long. Abimbola Jimmy. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for the kind words. I actually thought today was Wednesday, only to realize it was a Thursday and tomorrow is Friday. So I think I'm putting out one of the designs tomorrow, and that could be the pants. I don't know yet, maybe Friday or Saturday, whenever it's ready. I don't want to put you guys on pressure to recreate because we still have the chevron mesh pants that are really fresh on the channel that I put out. Let me see how many days ago. I put out the chevron mesh pants on, let's see, on 7th April. Let me see, when was that? 7th. That was on a Tuesday. So today is Thursday, just 2 days later. And yeah, I don't know when my next tutorial will be out and which one it will be. It may be a surprise and it's not even this. Depends on when it's finished. So this is our scalloped edge. Very beautiful. So I think I should actually bring back the scalloped edge on this one. I don't know yet. Should I leave it plain? Just let me know in the comment section. Should I leave the bra cups plain and we just make straps that are going up towards the neck, and then we also make straps that are running at the base of the bra cups? What should I do? Because I don't want to create a bralette. I just want a simple bikini top to make this mesh top functional and not so revealing. And yeah, that is the reason why I created these bra cups in the morning. Yeah, someone is saying plain. I think I should go with that. So I'll be recording a simple tutorial for anyone who is looking for a bikini top that they can just throw on at any time, and also for beginners, because I know very well that most beginners start with a single crochet stitch. So this will be something that's perfect for their projects to try out. So whenever I see a footage that is interesting, I usually have my quick camera that can capture those beautiful moments when I am working, because you never know when you may need them. Sometimes you're looking for what to post or something to post on the stories, and these images come in handy. Maybe when you're creating reels, it helps a lot. So I just have my Sony ZV-1. It's the one that I use to take the behind the scene shots. It's a point and shoot camera, so it has beautiful autofocus, as you can see here. Very crisp images, and they usually do the job. Instead of flooding my phone with images, they are usually on the memory card. So when I need them, I just connect to the phone and download some of those images off the camera onto the phone. Then I can use them for my social media. But if you don't have a camera, the phone camera is just enough, more than enough actually. Okay, plain, okay. Everyone is going for plain, so I'll leave it plain and just create some sort of finish. I think I'll focus on the straps having tassels so that you can wear it two ways, because I've seen something like that. I'll see how I'll design that to keep it simple but still very beautiful. Your voice is relaxing. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. So I wanted to show you how the base of the pants looks like. Okay, let's go and see. So you see the scalloped edge that I am trying to create at the base of the top as well as the base of the sleeves. This is the same exact look that I have at the base of the mesh pants. But I have a feeling this dummy is not going to do us justice, because I feel like the pose in which it is not so flattering. The pants are beautiful, but the structure of the dummy is not the best. This is my favorite dummy. It gives me the best pose. It's just straightforward, and it's more of, it's not a pose. So this one is a classy dummy, very perfect for showrooms, for people who have shops. But I feel like, anyway, when I dress up with the top and the bikini top, we shall see how everything plays out. But for now, this pose is not it for me. I'm going to keep switching between different dummies until I get the photo that I am looking for. So this is the scalloped edge. And then let me get one of the bra cups so that we can see. Okay, so look at that. I deliberately made the backups in single crochet stitch so that we have a block kind of stitch that looks beautiful as well as not see-through. So this is what the backups are going to look like, and then we shall dress up our top later on. So this is going to be a matching set. Very beautiful, guys. Okay, let me get back to my desk and finish up the scalloped edge. So let me see. Someone is saying, good morning, Sheila, Sylvia. Please tell me the yarn that you use. Okay, I'm going to give some alternatives. Alright guys, for me, I am using a readily available yarn in my country, and that is Robin. This is the same exact yarn that I started my journey with, and I'm glad to be back to it. But this time around, as I had mentioned, in the beginning, I was using so much of double strand, and if you see my tutorials, then you will see so much of double your strand. You're using a 5mm crochet hook, but now I've evolved, and I feel like that's not it. I am actually coming back to updating most of my old patterns, my old tutorials. I'm going to do some checks and I update some of my old tutorials because I feel like the single strand, even with this yarn, is giving me a much better look for my final projects. How many grams or meters did you use? For the pants, that's a total of 2.5 balls, which is a total of 300, 600, and 750 yards. And for the weight, each ball is 50 grams, so 50, 100, 125 grams. That's for the pants alone. So yeah, this is the yarn that I am using right now. The very first yarn that I started my journey with. But this time around, single strand. And I am working on a project right now. Let me show it to you. It's in yellow, and this is what it's giving me. I am also using the same exact hook that I used for this one, which is a 3 or a 3.5. And it's giving me the same exact results. The only difference is this is cotton. This is acrylic, this is cotton. Someone is asking 150 yards for 2 balls. No, each ball is 300 yards. This one, each ball is 300 yards. So 300, 600 plus another half. That's why I've said 750 yards. Yes. So this is a project that is in progress, and this is the yarn that I am using. So if you can get a hold of this yarn, it's called Performance. It's Performance yarn, 100% cotton. So just substitute according to what you have available. Is wool cotton? I don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, this is a total of about 2 balls, and they're giving me this. For those people who want to try out the skirt, this one as a skirt, I'll be leaving a link behind after posting this live video, because we already have a tutorial of the skirt, and I am in the process of making a dress as well as a romper. So you'll be seeing this on my channel soon. So yeah, you can substitute this with this cotton yarn. Let's see the specs of this yarn. This color is 1040, and then let's see the length, 175 meters, this one, and each ball is 50 grams. And then, yeah, I think that's all we need to know about this yarn. So once I want to make a project, I'll just pick out the yarn that I want, make a small swatch. As I mentioned yesterday, I made a small swatch of this yarn before deciding that this is the yarn that I'll be using, and I was pleased with it, so I went for it because I had it in plenty anyway, so I didn't want to buy new yarn for just a new project. So someone is saying, hi Sheila, I want to know if you can also give crochet sweaters because I have cold weather here. I have sweaters on my channel. So you can check out the playlist for crochet sweaters or crochet cardigans, and you'll be able to see some of my designs there. This project is mainly targeting, we're almost entering the summer season for most of the countries. So I'm targeting the people who may want to create some summer outfits. These will be great. Of course, if I used a yarn like this in acrylic, you can substitute for cotton and make the same exact design. So I wish I had actually made this in cotton yarn, but I didn't have this same exact color that I wanted to use. But if someone made an order, I would definitely make it for them in cotton. Unless if they don't mind the acrylic. So we're almost coming to the end of our scalloped row, the scalloped edge. And then I can dress up everything and we see what we have at the moment. I have to leave because I'm going out. Bye bye. Bye. Mm. All right, we're coming to the end. You can see this is the last corner, so I have just 2 more scallops to make and I'll be through with this part of the project. Why am I even using this hook? I usually like loose hooks. Actually, yeah. The hook that I started the project with is this one. It's a 3.5, but sometimes within the video tutorials, you see me switching hooks. They're usually the same exact size, as you can see here. This is also a 3.5, but somehow I misplace the hooks and then I just pick up the next 3.5. Sometimes I go for the plastic hooks, but as long as the size is the same, I don't mind. I just try to make sure I have as many hooks as possible. Beautiful work. God bless you. Thank you so much, Naomi. All right, let's wrap it up. I don't think I'm going to create an edging at the front of my piece. So I just want to create very simple straps so that we can see. I think I should reveal this later on. I don't want to overexpose the design before everything is finished. So let me just go ahead and get rid of the loose ends. For those people who are wondering what this is a new design that's coming right up. Yes, you don't have to figure it out yourself. I already have you covered. I am in the process of recording a tutorial for both the pants, the top, the bikini, literally everything, and it will be up on the channel. And then also you'll be getting the written patterns available on all my online shops, all the 4 online shops that I have. So you decide for yourself where you want to grab a copy of the pattern. Okay, so I'm just getting rid of these loose ends. They're quite many because there's so much joining no. Our main aim is to have a very neat finish for our final project. So let's see, this is the top, and I think I'm going to count a few rows in and make straps on both ends. This is going to help to hold this part like this, but this is optional. Someone can just wear it while open. And yeah, I think I am through with the main body of the top. Look at the scallops matching at the base of the sleeves as well as the base of the top. Oh, I love your work. I actually made the heart bag, to which my daughter politely took. So I'll be making another one. Thank you so much, Linda, for the feedback. I hope you loved it as much as I did. I loved that collection. I don't know which heart bag that you're talking about because I have two designs. I don't know if you're talking about the one with two colors because that bag had my heart as well. So yeah, we are through with our top. And thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I will see you in my next tutorial. Okay, bye guys. Thanks so much for watching.